This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
What about it, polite young lady? We're back. Last Comic Capers was Lil's pick. Now it is my pick. Welcome back, everyone. I am Phil. That is Lil.
Hey, what's up? You can totally tell it is his sick idea.
Oh, come on. I know you people out there will back me up. Come on, Ray. Send me some feedback. Because today we're talking Marc Spector Moon Knight issues 1, 2, and 3. From June, July, and August and summer of 1989.
So long ago.
And I don't know who they could have been trying to ride the coattails of with this series. Who had a big movie that summer? Sorry.
Batman.
Sorry, Ray. I know you're going to listen to this, and you're going to hear many uses of the B word this episode. So.
Pow.
Fight me, Moon Knight nerd.
Anyway, so yes, Marc Spector Moon Knight, which again Marvel was so trying to get their Batman because before this, I don't know, they had played with the multiple identities a little bit. They weren't quite different personalities, but like in the original series, he had he was Jake Lockley, he was Stephen Grant, he was Marc Spector, he was Moon Knight, and then he had that run in West Coast Avengers. I forget if 6-issue Fist of Khonshu came before or after that, but yeah, when they came out June 89 with Marc Spector Moon Knight #1, basically moved him back to New York, moved him back into his stately manor with his headquarters underneath it. No multiple identities, although they should have kept one for the Matches Malone thing. But I just, he was just, what was it, millionaire or billionaire? Not Stephen Grant. No, Marc Spector.
Well, it was still the 80s, so millionaires were fine.
Yeah.
Damn inflation.
And to continue the Batman connection, it was written by Charles Dixon, aka Chuck.
Poor Doug Minch probably was rolling over in his sleeping bag.
Yeah, they're both Batman ratings.
I know.
Nope, take a drink. He said Batman.
But man, did it have to be Bushman?
Well, he does.
That's what I really want to know.
I know, but he did kind of have ties to the origin of Moon Knight, and he is.
But like literally, they kidnap his love interest, and I'm like, well, at least her name doesn't have any alliteration, so there's that.
That's true. But I mean, he is kind of a Joker because even years later, was it like 2006? Bushman does get his face cut off. So
charming.
Moon Knight does it too.
Charming. That sounds like something.
Like something a little Hellfire would like. Don't pretend.
Oh, it is. It sounds like something Renato Jones would do, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's when they brought back the multiple personalities. With a bang.
Again, that sounds. Yeah. Honestly, that's the more easy comparison for me with this specific era of Moon Knight.
Yeah. But Lord, issue 1 starts with a couple guys holding up a guy at the ATM in the middle of the night until Moon Knight breaks it up.
Get out of here, see, scram, beat it.
And of course, you have to mention West Coast Avengers because that's where it came from.
Yeah.
But I love he hits the guy in the hand with one of his crescent darts, and hope that isn't your tennis hand. If that was another decade or two later, it would have been like, hope that isn't your date for tonight. Boom.
I know. 89 was pushing the envelope. I'm not gonna lie. If you go back and read some comic books, some people were pushing the envelope.
The Moon Knight
But this wasn't an epic comic, so we had to keep it pretty much clean. Damn comic code authority.
even the victim doesn't even know you're Moonbeam, aren't you?
Gotta love it. Waka waka waka.
Mm-hmm. But then, of course, he rides off in his mooncopter, piloted by his buddy Frenchie.
Frenchie, huh?
Yes, not an Englishman, a Frenchman.
Exactly. Wonder Woman did it better. There. Take that.
Fight me, Moon Knight nerd.
This one dedicated.
Basically, should be the title of this episode. Honestly.
All right, this one's dedicated to you. So yes, we get the whole why are you Moon Knight? You know, basically introducing the character to people like Lil who don't know the character.
Actually, this is the first Moon Knight that I discovered. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, oh. I was like, well, that doesn't seem right. No, it was like I discovered this one. It was like some crossover with like Thor and Doctor Strange or something. It was like some big event. I can't even remember right now at the top of my head. But yeah, this was the first Moon Knight that I ran into.
Okay.
Like it's hard finding the old Moon Knight stuff.
I was gonna say it might be either Acts of Vengeance or like Infinity War or something.
No, I think it was after that.
Oh.
It had to be like, I want to say it was like a 94, 95 or something like that.
Okay, because I think this series ended in 94, so.
Yeah, like I said, it was the tail end of it. I knew that much. And I was just like, oh.
Oh, it might have even been
For this.
Infinity Crusade or something, yeah.
Yeah.
But then he's back at his mansion, which he's able to buy back after he sold it, you know, when he moved to the West Coast for twice the amount he sold it for.
Yep, that's the 80s. That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. He goes home. The phone rings in the middle of the night. Someone checking to see if he's there. Checks in on the statue, Khonshu. And basically tells the statue his origin. He was a mercenary working with Bushmen until, hey, pretty blonde, I'm gonna change sides. Gets left for dead. But hey, Khonshu brings him back to life.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Moon Knight actually is like probably like the most grounded, like next to Spider-Man, like early Spider-Man, but feels the most fantastical because of this particular element.
Yeah, well, I think they always try to play it up as like, is it Khonshu or did he just hallucinate the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't like that. Either stand in your truth or don't say it at all. That's just how I roll, homie. Then we have Deadpool for that now, so you know. Yeah.
Then he goes upstairs.
I'm just all over the place.
I know. It's either he's Batman, he's either Marvel's Batman or he's gets the Deadpool.
Yeah.
I think that's.
And I love how he gets the Peter Parker treatment, by the way. Marc Spector, Moon Knight.
And I think now that the Disney Plus series has come in, they're kind of shuffling those multiple personalities off again.
I think it is easier for the viewer, like a casual viewer. But I think a lot of like the real Moon Knight fans might be a little annoyed. I think it adds more layers to the character.
Yeah,
but you know.
And I'm sorry, Ray, but maybe they're trying to get viewers with, hey, look, it's another Batman type character.
That's not Green Arrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, it's Marvel's Batman. It's like, is it though?
Oh my God.
I don't know. I've never been okay with that, actually. Honestly, I really don't agree with that comparison. It's a very shallow and pedantic kind of argument that you just say to piss off nerds. Like, let's just be honest.
Well, again, I mean, it's just, you know, for the common man who doesn't read comics. So what's Moon Knight?
Fight me, Moon Knight nerd.
But yes, and he goes upstairs and hey, the ex-girlfriend's back. It's out of nowhere. Hey, the
I
blonde.
do really dig the color and the shading choices they chose for this particular run. It's a little different than the other two.
Yes.
It's a lot of like turquoise. That's a choice.
Yeah.
A lot of yellow.
Mellow yellow.
I do like that we get the specs for the moon copter in this one too.
Yes.
So that's pretty
And-
cool.
And then the mansion.
Means of propulsion, 3 undermounted rotors. That's nice.
Yeah.
It does look very similar to the bat plane, but it's fine.
Well, it's
It's
supposed to look like
fine.
Crescent Moon, love. Hellfire.
I know, but it kind of looks like a bat. Definitely. In the shadows, especially.
I'm sorry.
It's got his own little bike, you know?
Sorry, Ray.
Fight me, Moon Knight nerd.
I do love the floor plans too. It's just like, hey, nerds. And wait, is Moon Knight like for design nerds? Is that their niche secretly
No.
this whole time?
For the sophisticated reader.
Ooh, sophisticated builders. I don't know. It adds a little something to it though, for sure.
Yes.
And I was like, is that a phone book? Really?
Well, it's 1989, love.
It's been a while.
No.
See one of those things in like 10 years.
No. And then after Mark curls into bed with Marlene, we see, hey, look, Bushman's up to something. General Bushman.
No. We're burying the lead here. You know my favorite thing about this issue?
What?
They're not afraid of Hawaiian shirts. They're not
Oh.
afraid of that Jimmy Buffett look. Love it.
Well, especially on evil henchmen. They're like, yeah. What about-
I know, you brighten up the place.
And the yellow pants. Yeah.
Genius. Glitch Brothers.
Ah.
And then we got Eddie Brock in here.
Oh, yeah.
The home gym of Eddie Brock's dreams, homie.
Well, yeah, and he's like a Batman. He doesn't have powers, so he has to work out.
But you know, that's the weird thing though about Batman. We never really focus on that.
Well, because he's like basically like
He's smart though. Like we focus on his brain. We don't really focus on his physical attributes, even though he's like peak human performance.
he's basically on the streets working out like how many hours every day?
Punching old villains, turning their bones to dust. I know.
Climbing up buildings, you know.
Oh yeah, rock. I mean, urban rock climbing is hard.
Parkour. So
But yeah, he's a gold gym membership member apparently. I'm
Oh, yeah.
like, I wonder if they paid for that because
'cause
Gold's is pretty famous. Just
'cause of-
saying.
of the tank top, because Lilith loves tank tops.
I do. It's a thing. It's a sickness, really. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know if the shorts were still that short in '89. That bikini tracks.
Could have been a banana hammock. Come on.
Oh, I'm getting vacation to Europe vibes, and I'm not okay with that.
And then he's catching up with Marlene. He's like, oh no, Chloe's the new cook. Yeah, she's old and ugly. Then
Yikes! Way to be sexist and ageist at the same time.
yeah, but then Chloe walks in and walks in a serve Mark breakfast in a bikini.
Well, she did drop it, to be fair. I love how he gives us the little Superman action with the suit, though.
Oh yeah.
Unzipping that onesie. Oh yeah. And then we get a nice little chase. Is that that's a Porsche? Yeah, in the Porsche.
Yeah, Marlene. Yeah, Bushman's men are coming after Marlene, having a gunfight on the middle of the freeway.
Yeah, that doesn't feel New York to me, but okay.
So yeah, she must call.
It's definitely more LA. Just saying.
Oh, it's not even a car phone. It looks like just a CB.
Oh, it might be one of those satellite phones actually.
Oh, maybe.
That makes more sense, especially like with his tactical background in the military. That makes more sense.
Yeah. And I know,
Give him a tested 20 millimeter, Frenchie, and I'm just like, phrasing maybe.
and I'm like, aren't you in the middle of the highway? Collateral damage.
Pedestrians and bystanders be damned. Okay.
That's right. Collateral damage.
I mean, honestly, I'm okay with that.
So he jumps out of the moon copter and starts taking down the goons.
Oh, look at that Rolls Royce. Oh, so
Classy bad guy. Diplomatic immunity. Ooh,
yeah. As any SVU episode will tell you, this is going to be a little tricky. We might even have to go to China to get the guy and have Moon Knight wrap him up.
Bring him back.
Hashtag one of my favorite scenes ever in a movie.
Oh my. Oh, what, the drop? Or they
Yeah. The whole situation, yeah, it was really cool.
But so yeah, Moon Knight's taking out Bushman's men, but hey, Bushman shows up. He has Marlene at knife point. He says, I'll call you later. And hey, if you don't think I'm serious, boom, shoots one of his own guys in the head.
Poor henchmen, just trying to live their life and, pay their bills the best way they can. And even the dang guy they work for thinks they're expendable. How rude.
So what? And then Bushman takes off in his fancy car with Marlene.
Cameo by Spider-Man.
Well, no, the end of issue 1, it's so funny because, like, in true CW fashion, Mark takes his mask off and just throws it on the ground. I'm like, aren't you in the middle of the freeway?
In the middle of everywhere.
In the middle of the day? It's not like it's like 4 a.m. It's the middle of the day.
But also, it's New York. New Yorkers don't care. Honest to God, they don't care. They're just like, get out of the way! You're hogging up the highway. Get out of here!
They're oblivious. Yeah, I know.
They're oblivious and self-absorbed. It's fine. It's not like you couldn't do that today. Like, in today's modern society, 2019, 2020, you cannot do that.
Oh yeah, there's cameras everywhere.
There's everywhere. Everybody's got a camera in their pocket. Video. You'll be on somebody's Snapchat, homie. Don't do it.
So yeah, issue 2, we see a bunch of peeping Tom kids.
Spider-Man.
A bunch of peeping Tom kids trying to check out some women or something. They see Moon Knight standing up.
Oh yeah, Moon Knight is for nerds. A telescope? When's the last time you seen a telescope in a comic book? This one.
Yes, he's outside the embassy of the Republic of Burundi. His Bushman's little kingdom.
That's shockingly way too close to another republic, but whatever.
Oh. Man, yeah, Frenchie's in the copter. Sure, she's here. It has to be the embassy. Bushman likes having all the edges. That includes diplomatic immunity. So yeah, then we get this.
I don't think that's how that works, though. Honestly, like, I don't know.
Kinda. They basically just throw you out of the country if you commit a crime.
Yeah.
And then inside we see the Hawaiian shirt brother.
Wait, must have been watching Disney that night, Frenchie. Nice.
Oh.
Foreshadowing. We didn't even know it.
Like, what is that? Like, oh my God, 30-year foreshadowing.
I don't put nothing past the mouse, homie. I don't.
Time travel.
They're your evil overlord, and if you don't recognize that, we might have a problem.
No. Time travel.
Yeah. Walt Disney is not frozen. He's off time traveling. That's not his body.
I
think the drinking game for Moon Knight is every time he says Frenchie. Honestly, he says it a lot. Like a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like more than Batman says Alfred in the animated series. That's a lot.
Yeah, then we see the Hawaiian shirt brothers inside checking they see Moon Knight on the camera. See, there's cameras even now. in 1989.
Well, yeah, it's New York. I mean, New
Yeah.
York has always been one of the most heavily surveilled American cities.
Mm-hmm. And of course,
Especially in the Marvel universe, there should be way more cameras, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I think the insurance companies and no one else would have them up. You know.
Exactly.
But,
I don't know how I feel about the portrayal of this fictional country. I don't know how I feel. Should I be offended? I feel like maybe I should be offended. I don't know.
I don't know, because Bushman sends out some of his men to discourage Moon Knight, and they're all
I mean, it's 89. This is like you should know better by now. I don't know. This theme is not good. This doesn't end well.
What the stereotype of the savage black man?
Yeah, it's like Is that enough what you did to Cyborg, Chuck Dixon? Anyway.
Okay, they're from Africa.
It's a continent.
From a fictional country. But a fictional country in Africa. Okay.
Black Panther did it better. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But yeah, I just love, like, in true New York fashion, geez, effing tourist. Like, now there's something you don't see every day. Spider-Man.
Yeah, we get like a page and a half of Spider-Man basically just swinging by, and he takes pictures of Moon Knight fighting.
He's just flipping along as he does.
King of the selfies, yeah. And then he's like, "Thanks for the rent money."
Maybe they're after lions. Wow, Pete, really?
Well,
I expect better from you, sir.
but they just did that page and a half so they could put Spider-Man on the cover, right?
Oh my God, no, this is seriously a Sony camera. Like, honest to God that he has. I'm pretty sure now. The A11 is a Sony camera. Like, so this is foreshadowing too.
What do you know, Chuck Dixon?
What did you know and when did you know it?
Can we borrow your time machine? Or your time portal?
Yeah, this is like one of the early Alpha A7 mirrorless, it kind of looks like. But I feel like I'm like getting back into photography, so I'm noticing stupid stuff like this. I'm sorry. Keep going. Carry on. Don't mind me.
That's all right. Yeah, but basically, Moon Knight tracks down the guy he was looking for that popped out of the embassy.
Ooh, I love when he just calls him out. Moon Knight, huh? I thought you was in California.
Yes, Spider-Man, yes.
You know where every superhero is located now, Spider-Man? You're so oblivious to you're the most self-absorbed superhero I've ever met in my life.
West Coast Avengers is,
I know. But come on, Spider-Man's a little self-absorbed. I'm just saying.
I know. And Marlene's trying to put up a fight in the embassy.
Good for her. Be a self-rescuing princess.
She almost did in the next issue. Oh, tell me you didn't like page 15 when in your favorite Batman fashion, Moon Knight's just hanging the guy upside down from the mooncopter.
Oh yeah. I was just like, are you gonna strangle him to death? Is this what this is gonna be? Oh.
His dead body from the Batplane. I mean,
yeah, seriously. I was like, that would have been like awesome and such a like on the nose thing to do. I would have loved it.
And then once he gets the information he needs, Moon Knight just like decks him off the plane, but I guess they're hovering over a pile of garbage.
Oh, that's pretty appropriate.
Trash for the trash. And then Bushman wants what, 10 million?
$10 million. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
$1 million. So then,
next thing you know, he'll have sharks with freaking laser beams on their head.
That's right. No, it's Africa. It'll be lions, Lilith.
Damn it!
Lions,
tigers, and gazelles.
Oh. So then next day, Mark's talking to his accountant, trying to get 10 million in cash, and he's like, "No, it's all tied up in your real estate and your paintings."
Yep. Yeah, see, that's the thing about most rich people. They're actually pretty cash poor.
Yes.
It's all tied up in assets.
And so that's even what Mark tells Frenchie. I'm cash poor. That's the bad news. Good news is we get to do this my way. So he puts his hand on the little bust of Conchu.
Like he wanted it to do it any other way. Come on.
Exactly. But next we see him get a job as a cable man.
Bomb chicka wow wow.
Hello.
She's saying,
Hey man. He even says, he's like, some guy called and wanted the Playboy channel hooked up.
that tracks.
Your boss is a pervert. He wants the Playboy channel.
And honestly, the late 80s, early 90s Playboy channel, it was like not that good. You wanted the Spice channel, kids. This is Ocean's Child. I know the difference in the branding.
Say, weren't you like 3 years old at this point? What the hell?
I know stuff.
Oh my god. Playboy's boobies.
Well, I mean, no, that was like kind of a branding rivalry that went on for quite a while until probably the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm like a porn historian. Don't judge me. I like my interests. I like them, and I don't make any apologies for them.
We have. Oh my lord, we have to get the Patreon started just so we can do a mini series, the history of porn with Lil Hellfire.
That would be everything for me, honestly.
I'll sit here and you and Curly Esser can teach me.
Yeah, he's like, that old school Furburger era. Yuck.
Oh.
He can cover that part. I got everything else.
Anyway, kids, back to comics.
There's you know what though? I'll give particular arc of Moon Knight a lot of credit. There's a lot of scantily clad women, and I'm kind of here for it.
Nice.
It's not like it's not John Byrne's scantily clad women, but it'll do. It'll do in a pinch, folks. And Snoopy agrees. Shut your mouth, little boy. Hold on.
Okay. That was me, folks. Yeah, we see Mark breaking into the embassy. Well, getting let in because they think he's a cable man until he knocks out the guy, bringing him in.
Honestly, this was so funny. I'm not even mad about it.
What, the cable guy thing?
Yeah.
What? Nobody called a cable guy, you dang moron.
Somebody has a BYU shirt on, so I'm like, somebody call Kevin Long.
Wasn't that Marc Spector? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. So Mark takes out some of the guards.
And look at that Cobra head they got there.
What Cobra head?
That statue in the head statue thing kind of looks like Cobra. Just
true, but I think
it's Joe.
Conchu or something Egyptian.
Yeah, it's just like just from that one particular panel. But then when you do the close up, it's not that bad. But that at a distance is not
Commander
good. I was just like, where's Starscream? Oh wait, that's Transformers. Never mind. Get my 80s references mixed up here.
Cobra Commander, Starscream. I think it's the same voice.
Pretty much.
So yeah, Mark's racing to the embassy and then it gets to the personal gym.
Somebody has a fez on. Like, what is this? Make a choice.
What? Bushman's an equal opportunity employer.
I know. Hey man, I'm a Doctor Who fan. Fezzes and bow ties are cool. I'm with it. And suspenders and colorful scarves too. We're all over the place in the Who fandom. It's fine.
But then he races to the gym and finds all the meatheads, so he has to take them down.
I love how they grab him and they and he just kicks him with like a ballet kick. I'm just like, okay. that is a choice move right there. keeps calling him chunky though. I'm just like, don't body shame. That's not cool.
That's right. But after he races to the room Marlene was at, but hey, Bushman's like, hey, well, I guess you're not going to take my deal. So, Marlene's going to come with me. I'm sure my many business associates in Rwanda will love her. I'm like, really? Got out of there pretty quick. I think you iced the deal before he even showed up, Bushman. Come on.
In true supervillain fashion. Hello. Hello, Megan.
Hello, Megan.
Oh, well. Hello, Sue, in this case, I guess. Have to change that one.
Hello, Marlene.
For the universe we're in.
Hello, Megan.
But yes, issue 3. Go down in Africa.
It just no song. I'm just kind of playing in my head as I'm reading this. Because it is such a white savior issue, like tough to get through.
Butcher's Moon.
Yeah. Steals himself a white woman. The prize of prizes. So many issues. I'm so conflicted
A blonde
here.
white woman. The ultimate trophy of 19.
Hey, if you're gonna kidnap a white woman, she better be blonde. Just in case you have to sell it. That's a higher price.
The ultimate.
Oh, and they found a cure for AIDS. Isn't that great? Although they've had the cure for AIDS for a really long time.
That's right. The pharmaceutical companies won't let it out.
Well, now they have. Because so many people have it. They're like, we'll just keep them alive and make money that way. We won't give them the whole thing. We'll give them the things to manage it. But I'm just like, have you met Magic Johnson? Oh, they've had a cure for a long time.
Wait a minute. I know Marlene's been in like Moon Knight since the beginning, but think about it. Who was the love interest in 1989 Batman? The blonde
Vicky Vale, blonde lady.
The blonde Miss Kim Basinger, yes.
Yeah. Thank God we have Selena Kyle.
Oh, Mark's in disguise again now as a photographer. Got rid of all those identities, but now he's wearing all these one-time disguises.
See, exactly. They just switch him out. It's a little more believable and easier to swallow. Like, I get it, but like I said, it just kind of loses the layers.
Yes. Looking for their new matches, Malone. Oh.
He had more than one alias, though, so, you know.
Oh, Lilith, I'm sure. Again, you just mentioned this. I'm sure you love
Grappling hook.
Grappling hook.
Check.
Like I say, the residential palace. Bushman's got Marlene swimming laps in a bikini.
Oh yeah. I mean, who did the artwork on this one?
It is Sal Valletto.
He's got a thing for ladies in bikinis, and I'm okay with that.
No, I know you are.
You know, honestly, just the choice of his costume is just so very interesting.
Who?
Just Moon Knight in general. The choice that they make with this. It really stands out against everything else. And that's kind of weird for a vigilante-esque kind of guy. Well, because why does Batman wear black? Because he doesn't want to get shot. So does Moon Knight secretly want to get shot? Is that what it is?
No, it's like a badass thing. Cause in Moon Knight #1 from 2006, he's like, I want him to see me coming.
Oh, so it's like a Deadpool thing. Okay.
Yeah. Although later on, like they would add there's like patches of gray in some of the costumes and stuff. So it's like white and gray.
Mm-hmm.
These are like the vestments of a servant of Khonshu.
Weird choice. That's all I'm saying.
I just hear Ray half a world away going, "You tell her, Phil." Don't worry, Skrull. I got her.
It's a choice. It's fine. It's a choice.
He's got
mystical beings are always overly dramatic, so I get it.
Yes, grappling hook, Batman, check. Bow and arrow, Green Arrow, got it, check. Blows up fuel truck. Ugh.
No time for arguments. Waka waka waka. Okay, he said Frenchie considerably less in this issue, and I'm okay with that.
So I guess they couldn't bring the mooncopter into the country, so Frenchie just buys a helicopter.
Guess you're not as inventive and ingenious as Bruce Wayne. It's okay.
Mhm.
Gotta have all your companies, you know.
Can't ship it in a giant packing crate. Then Bushman watching ladies wrestling or boxing or something?
Foxy boxing?
Ooh.
Was it Foxy boxing?
I don't know. Sitting there with his
okay, so Hot Lady the machine gun. Okay, this is some kid's fantasy that he just fulfilled. Seriously, it's like he was reading Soldier of Fortune or something. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna work this into the story I'm working on right now.
Lady in bikini in the shower. See, how can you not like this little hellfire?
It's good, but I feel like Marc Spector era is kind of light on the plot, to be honest.
I know. Well,
it is very much like a stripped down, punch him up, just kind of like an A-Team. You know, what was that? Magnum PI kind of vibe.
Yeah, I think it was more of a reintroduction.
It very much feels in that vein, and I like the A-Team and Magnum PI in reruns when I watched it as a kid. But that's not kind of like I like my comic books have a little bit more depth to it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And this particular era is just like, no, not for me for Moon Knight.
I think it's just
like I like more of the classic Moon Knight.
Yeah, it's more of a reintroduction arc. As it goes on, it gets more and more into like the Marvel universe and stuff. And
it's a reason he didn't have a continuous ongoing. It's fine. They didn't find a niche for him.
This one went 60 issues. Not bad.
It's not bad, but not good either. Can't make it to 100. I'm saying.
Watch your mouth. Quasar had 60.
I know. And he pops up here and there in his little stupid specials, and it's fine. It's a very niche market for these guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Obviously.
I say we need some kind of team book with all these 90s characters who couldn't make it, like Moon Knight.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, really?
90s happened 40 years ago. It's coming.
We need Quasar, Moon Knight. Give a Darkhawk a chance.
Phrasing.
Ben Reilly.
Philip, stop forcing Ben Reilly on everybody, okay?
Nate Gray. Let's make this book as 90s.
It's something that little Hellfire would hate.
Well, who's a chick from the 90s we could throw in this book? We need some women.
No. It's fine having a sausage fest.
No, I do.
Because here in 2020, there's just way too many clams at this beach party. I am over it. Not even the right clam. Like, I've been waiting on real Wonder Woman growth for a minute.
Hey, it's a 90s themed book. You could have a woman or two. They must have ample bosom, but you know, if you want to go with that 90s theme.
I don't even know who you get at that point, to be honest. Maybe Rogue. Miss Marvel. Something like that.
Definitely Rogue, yeah.
Definitely Rogue, yeah.
Savage Land Rogue.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now you got Lilith Hellfire's money. Definitely. Definitely.
Hey, they had her own Avengers team for a while. She could do this 90s team. Come on.
Okay. We've finagled and finessed it. It's done.
Oh, is
just kind of a weird choice.
Yeah.
Like I said, I see the appeal for, like, you know, this is written for a very specific fan. And it definitely wasn't me. I did not fall in this demographic.
Again, it's like, you know, they wanted their own Batman. It's like, what can we do to sweeten the pot? I know. How about a Spider-Man cameo in issue 2? Although that was
when in doubt, bring the spider out.
Although that was every Marvel book, I swear, in the 90s.
Exactly. When in doubt, bring the spider out.
Yeah. Every book in the 90s, Spider-Man was like in issue 2, I swear, if not in issue 1.
Just flipping through, minding his own business.
And then, 3 or 4 issues down the line, we need a Wolverine or a Ghost Rider. I know the Punisher.
Or all three.
They did do that because during Acts of Vengeance, what was that, around issue 10, I think Punisher showed up. Ghost Rider showed up in issue 25.
I read the Punisher one.
What?
I read the Punisher one,
Yeah,
actually.
Oh, no, Punisher.
Very out of context at the time, too, though. I was just like, oh.
Oh, Punisher showed up more than once because, he showed up in Acts of Vengeance. Then he showed up in, issue, what was it, 30-some? Yeah. They love their Punisher.
It makes kind of sense, honestly. That seems like an organic team up, really.
Yeah. Oh, if we wanted to go so 90s, one of these days on Ultimate Spider-Cast, we should cover Round Robin, the Sidekicks Revenge.
Yeah.
From Amazing
That would be fun.
Yes, that's Spider-Man, Moon Knight, Punisher, Night Thrasher, Nova.
Poor Night Thrasher.
The
90s were so long ago now. I feel old now.
That's right. In a few days, when this hits the podcast.
Oh, my stuff's vintage. I'm going to cry.
Well, when this hits the podcast, we'll be in the roaring 20s.
I know. Maybe or maybe not. You guys might have seen my New Year's Eve picture by the time this is up, because that's the theme. And I'm just like, of course it is.
You're not talking a picture of yourself, are you?
Probably. Something I'm working on in 2020.
You're gonna be showing your game.
Something I'm working on.
20.
But anyway, this was okay. Like I said, it had that real 80s vibe that I love. Like I loved A-Team and Magnum P.I. I really did. And I mean, we had so much bikini, it was giving me Baywatch flashbacks. And y'all know I'm a hardcore Baywatch fan. I watch Baywatch Nights and Baywatch Thunder, okay? I'm a fan.
Oh my god. Our Patreon is just going to be the history of porn, Baywatch, review.
David Hasselhoff. We're going to get David Hasselhoff if we get a Patreon. That's just what is happening, just so you know.
Oh my lord. We could be the David Hasselhoff Patreon, man. You take Baywatch, I'll take Knight Rider. Oh my lord.
I love Knight Rider too. Look, listen. And I've got his albums. Like low key, I'm a David Hasselhoff nerd. Don't at me.
So make sure to keep your eye out for our Patreon so you can subscribe to and you're there on the first day for episode 1 of Don't Hassle the Hoff.
Yes. And funny story is my best friend actually knows one of his daughters.
Oh,
so
yeah?
I think we actually probably could get David Hasselhoff if I tried hard enough.
Oh, Charlie S would be in for that. You know it.
So we might have to get moving on this. But overall, I think it's a B+ story. Not the artwork. Like I like it's a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice. But I love the coloring in it, and like it's a get you going kind of arc. They kind of probably were like, oh, maybe the last one didn't have enough, guy fantasy in it. So this is why we have all the naked, all the bikini clad.
Yeah, like I said in 2, I think they were making it more down to earth, more Batman-esque.
Yeah. And that's Phil saying that, by the way, Ray, not me. I see, like I said, I see a very shallow, but for me, as a real hardcore Batman fan, I get it at first glance, but once you scratch the surface, it's really not the same thing.
I know, but they just wanted.
I'm okay with that.
They wanted a more grounded, realistic Cape Crusader,
Yeah.
Again, they did away with the multiple identities. They toned down the Khonshu. They have some statues, but they don't have them talking to Khonshu or anything.
They're lost, honestly. I think that helped Moon Knight stand out, honestly.
I know. Instead of the portrait of the parents on the wall, they had the statue of Khonshu standing there.
The Waynes and the Canes are crazy, okay?
And Mark,
you just can't replicate that. But no, I mean, like I said, just not my era of Moon Knight. I like the more stuff, but
yeah,
that was fun. This was fun. Let's not do it again, but it was fun.
Lil's like, I want to see him fight a werewolf.
Honestly, did he ever team up with Kraven? Because I feel like they don't use Kraven enough.
Oh, there has to be. He has had.
Doesn't it seem like a perfect fit? Honestly, if you have the Punisher, you gotta kind of have Kraven too. It's kind of how that works.
Team up or fight?
But I don't know. Kraven wasn't really that big at this time either.
Well, he was dead in '89 because then was it '87 they killed him off.
Yeah. But he didn't stay dead that long, to be honest. What was it, like 7 years?
What, Kraven?
Yeah.
No, they didn't start him back until like 2010 or something. Like, I mean, he had a bunch of
kids.
Well, Kraven had a bunch of kids running around.
Yeah, okay. I can't believe it was that long, really?
Yeah, they kept him dead for a couple decades. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking. I don't know if we actually got a Kraven.
Somebody's gonna have to fix that for me. At least with the TV show. I don't care if it comes. I'm gonna watch the TV show, so make that happen.
Oh Lord, now they gotta cast Kraven.
Who would you even?
Who does Lilith Hellfire want to see in a loincloth? Oh no.
That list is too long. Let's start with who I don't want.
No, oh my Lord, I know who. I'll say, I know who, and you'll be like, yes. Well, since we can't get him to play Deathstroke.
Oh, yes. Joe Manganiello, come home tomorrow, one way or the other.
In a loincloth, Lilith Hellfire's here for that.
He's here for that, to be honest. He's kind of, I heard that he's kind of like Bryan Cranston, where he just wants to be in his underwear. If he can get paid to be in his underwear, perfect.
Hey, we can get upskirt shots for Wonder Woman. Why not for Lilith Hellfire?
Just let Penny do everything at this point for DC. Honestly, just give the instead of Snyderverse, Pennyverse. That's all I'm saying.
All right, let's get out of here.
On that note.
All right, everyone, send your thoughts, especially you, Ray. You can send them afterwards. We'll read them.
On that note,
email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow all of our social media links at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors. Start with Podlight the book this time. Get your digital and paperback version all about the podcasting life, and support Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, and check the show notes for the Amazon link for Southgate Media Group. Again, affects you not at all, but help support the podcast. And hey, help support the network, help us get these episodes up. Hey, help us start our Patreon about porn and Hasselhoff. Because none of it is cheap. So, Lilith Hellfire, where can people talk to you about porn and Hasselhoff?
Bro, if you're down for a little porn history and a little Hasselhoff history, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire and on the gram at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh.
Are you angry?
Yeah, my two emotions. Those are the only two emotions I have.
Duh.
Hello, Megan. Gobble, gobble.
The greatest hits. Thank you.
Lilith Hellfire's greatest hits. Anyway, yes, thank you again for joining us. Come back in 1 week. We'll be doing part 2 of the Deadpool Max for Wade's World. And then the next Comic Capers, the original first 8 issues of Thunderbolts.
He hates me so much. It's not even funny.
I will pay you back.
Matt Conan, come save me. Come get your boy, Matt Conan. Come get your boy.
I will pay you back double for that, Archie.
Apparently. I picked the one thing, and now he's just getting back at me, guys. One thing! I try to have one nice, happy, fluffy thing, and he won't let me have it. It's fine.
Come back for the revenge in phrasing.